So at first I wasn't going to make a video on this data download because it looked like it was just Piccolo, and we kind of know already everything that's going on with Piccolo. But it seems we do actually have some information on a Goku Day that I think would be good to cover. We know about like the events and missions that are scheduled to appear regarding Goku Day this year. So again, I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to talk all about this. Let's just go ahead and talk about Goku Day stuff first. So let's just get rid of Piccolo here. So there are a couple of things and missions upcoming, and we'll just go one by one on them. So right here, this is the Goku Day celebration missions. So Goku Day celebration missions essentially it does start on the 8th in Japan time. So this is exactly the 8th Japan time in terms of PST to Japan time, right? So obviously it's 5-8 for Gohan, 5-9 for Goku, 5-10 for Goten, right? That's how Goku Day works, and that's when it really starts. So that's when these missions for Goku Day does start right there. So we could see again, use 5,000 Zuni, just some other stuff, just generally. You get a couple of like old Kai, sleeping Kais, right? You get these scrolls, which you are able to use to exchange for characters. Now try to find that, like, I try to look for those scrolls, right? And I couldn't really find it in the news. So that's a little like unfortunate, but I did try my best to look for it. It just did not appear for me, right? And I was like, okay, well, that's kind of stupid, but it is what it is, right? And I do actually have the Goku Day celebration from last year pulled up as well, which is cool, right? But yeah, you got a sticker here, which is pretty cool, and then you just get a bunch of extra stones here, which is nice to see, right? Now, there's this event right here that we'll talk about right now. I think that they made it quite a good change to this event, which is right here. So this is an event, More Strong Grants and Apparent Super Training. So this was actually an event that was available last year in last year's Goku Day. If we take a look right here, for some reason, it doesn't let me find this right here specifically, like the scrolls that the characters you could exchange with, and it's not on the Dokkan wiki, so I'm just completely lost on that. But yeah, it's I guess I should bring it up right here, this event right here. So this is the like limited event here where you can get skill orbs here for characters that name includes Goku, Gohan, or Goten, right? And it did have to include those names specifically here. And then you see there's Goku's training, Gohan's training, and Goten's training. So this is where you get the skill orbs for the specific characters that you wanted. Now this was a limited event, which means that you had to get keys by completing missions, and you got a total of 15 keys, and each stage can be challenged, you know, using up to 5 times, right, using a limited key. But it's different this year, so you're not actually limited to having a certain amount of runs necessarily, like oh, I can only do 5 runs on this event this year. It's different because now it's a growth event here, right? I don't think these two are anything, right? Just to make sure here, that's just the King Kai, like Snake Way event. But take a look here. This is the it's like kind of different name, not really. It says Stronger Super Training of Grandchildren and Parents, which is a little bit different from the last year's title, which if you take a look at last year's title, if it's here, hello, okay, it's actually it's the same title, never mind. Stronger Than Ever Super Training Goku Style, whatever. Anyways, you see that there's just one stage, parent-child training, and then you clear the stages to get these different skill orbs. So I took a look into it, and it seems like there are brand new skill orbs for the Goku family category, and these are the skill orbs you get from missions and from clearing this event here, right? So these are the Super Battle Road Extreme skill orbs, but there's a couple of really good things in here. So there's Son Goku's family, right? And by the way, this stuff should be coming to global, right? I guess I didn't encapsulate that just yet. It should be coming to global, just like it'll be the same day, just in a later day to download, right? So you get HP 500, attack 500, defense 500, that's fine. But look at these silver ones right here. Like you see this 3 crit, 3 additional, 3 dodge, 3 additional, 3 crit, 3 dodge. Like that's pretty good. So if you get 3 and 3, even like 2 of 2 in some of these, that's good for Goku family, man. That's a huge category, right? To be able to get these skill orbs. And we take a look at these, dude. Goku family 4 additional and 4 dodge. Like, oh my god, you know who could really use that? The Tech Goku that just came out. He would cook with that skill orb. These are pretty good skill orbs right here. And even that like critical and dodge, additional and crit, I think many people are gonna look at this and like this the most. I'm a fan of this right here, but I know a lot of people will like this, the crit and then the additional level 4. That's an absurd ability, right? To have 4 additional on crit just for free, right? And from my understanding, you can do this event once every day, but we don't know 100%. I'm assuming it's once every day because you have to clear the stage 20 times, and it starts on the 8th and ends at the end of the month. So that's pretty much it. You want to make sure you get this done every day. These are going to be really good skill orbs that you want to go ahead and get for your characters. Like Goku family, man. It's the Goku family category. You have to do this every day, man. And again, it starts on the 8th because Gohan, right? It's Gohan, Goku, and Goten Day, essentially Goku Day, right? That's what the celebration is. So that's why, like, people this year were thinking maybe it could be Piccolo Day, but it makes sense because this is more so like Goku family like celebration, although it is Goku Day celebration overall. But you guys, I think you guys kind of see where I'm coming from here, because even the celebration name itself, what is it called? The celebration name itself is it's Gohan, Goku, and Goten Day. That's the celebration, right? So that, okay, that's cool, okay. Last year we got a couple of like Extreme Z era stages to return. We got some titles, just returning events, right? So maybe we could see some returning events for this, but this is the biggest part of the data download here. Now, again, besides that, let me see. The other missions we have is the Goku meat stage is returning. So this is actually quite good. You get a ton of meat from this event by clearing it every day. You want to make sure you clear it every day. Like, look how much meat you can get from this event. It's just absurd. You get a ton of, you get this one large meat here, actually 2, yeah, you get 2 large meats, you get a couple mediums, and like what, like 20, 18, like 18 to 20 like the small meats. That's a lot of stamina you can get from this event, right? For sure. This event is actually quite good. And again, you can see this is, you do it once a day. We don't have the actual banner for this event until it drops in game, but again, this is definitely going to be a once per day thing right here. 3.5 link level, right? Actually, that's not too bad. Link level for 3.5, because if you take a look at the the Bulma event, right? The Bulma event is actually like a pretty solid event for you to be able to link level. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the event where it's the Bulma Bomber Pop. What is this? Yeah, actually that's not a terrible link level rate. It's not too bad. It's much better than like the story event stages. Okay, maybe you can get some link levels off here for sure. Other than that, we have the Piccolo EZA that is going to be tonight. It's power absorption is the effective category, so I'm not sure exactly what characters are around. I might be live for that, we'll see. But I think Piccolo looks to be quite good. I talked about him in my initial breakdown video, but Piccolo, you know, with the stacking defensive unit, he can multiple super attack. His defense is quite high, 13k, give him like full defensive equips. You know, if you have like a unit with like Cold Judgment on the team, like I believe Gamma 1, Gamma 1 right here has Cold Judgment. I mean, even Tien has Cold Judgment if you're using them together on like the Earthbred fighters team. You have, let's see, who else is here? I guess, you know, Piccon is actually a pretty solid option. Tech Gohan, you could still run in a lot of difficult content, honestly. You could even technically link them up with themselves, right? So like Cold Judgment is a really good defensive link. Yeah, he links very well with the LR Orange Piccolo, right? If you take a look here, they do share a couple of links, right? Again, LR Orange Piccolo's link set is kind of just a tiny bit amount wonky, but he does share 3 links here, which are quite good. Brainiacs, Namekians, and then Fierce Battle. That's a good link set overall. And then this Piccolo doesn't actually have to be worrying about ki, because he gets 2 ki at the start of turn here, which is really good. Orange Piccolo, if he's in the first slot, he'll give this guy another 2 ki. And then once he transforms, he's just absurd, right? With it, he keeps the stacked defense. He has 40% damage reduction. Again, keep in mind, he still has the Scouter pre and post super attack. So you have a Scouter, which is really absurd. His additional becomes a great chance, I believe. It's actually a great chance if you look at the global version. And he has the crit still. It's a lot of HP recovery. This is a stupid unit. This guy looks to be really good. I mean, he had a good skeleton pre-EZA, so it isn't really hard to make him good. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what he's going to do. That's it for this data download though. Pretty cool skill orbs. Piccolo tonight. I will be doing showcases from tomorrow, obviously. And of course, I will catch you in the next video. Peace out.